Okay guys, this is Jason Gerald and I'm trying something new here. I'm trying OBS Streamlabs OBS. So I've got to learn all the kinks and everything to get in and out and to be able to go from screen to screen and to figure all this out. So you have to bear with me just a little bit here. This is going to be a video, a live stream, me building out a sales funnel hack in WordPress using myjasongerald.com website and showing you how to do that step by step, going through the entire process of building a free sales funnel. And it's very simple to do. It's not too hard to do. You're going to be able to get the step-by-step process right here, right now. So let me show you what I'm going to be able to do. I'm going to show you my desktop. And I'm going to look over here to make sure everything's set up correctly. It looks like it is. Let me just test the volume on this to make sure I can hear myself. Give me one sec. Okay, I can. So it looks good. So right now, what you're seeing on the screen is a sales funnel that I created in WordPress. And it's a one-pager. It's got everything you need. And I'm going to be able to do this hopefully within the next 20 minutes. So it might take me around 20 minutes to build the whole thing because I need to go get an image, bring it on, set it up, configure the image. And actually, I need to get my Photoshop going here right now. So it's loading in the background. And of course it was over the screen. So I'm going to get Photoshop on it so I can actually take that image, make it a web-friendly image so that it loads very fast. And then I'll create this background right here. I'll create the page. I'm going to show you how you can get your opt-in. Very simple, very easy, directly from GetResponse. And then you can just cut and paste that right there, and boom, it's done. There's no configuring, there's no code, there's no HTML. This is a very simple hack that you're going to be able to do. So I'm going to go the first things first is I'm going to show you how to do it from scratch. And when I'm done with this, you're going to be able to see, and let me bring in my screen back here. And let me go to here. I wanted to show you this because I'm going to create a funnel that you're going to be able to see this right here. This is a 100% genuine leather briefcase. I'm going to give this away for the 50 subscribers. So the first 50 subscriber on our list. So if you're number 1 to 50, I'm going to put it in a jar and I'm going to pick out the name, the email address, when you become a subscriber to my YouTube channel and actually sign up to our list right here. I'm going to give this 100% genuine leather briefcase away. And it's a beautiful briefcase. It can hold a 16-inch laptop inside here. It's got a steel zipper on it. It snaps up clothes on it. It's a business briefcase, a lawyer type of briefcase. And you can put your cell phone in here. Let me see if I have my cell phone somewhere here. Thought I did. Maybe I don't. But your cell phone is right here, right in front of me. Your cell phone goes right inside, right here. And it sits in there just like that. So you got easy access to it. And it can go on either side of this pocket. The pocket doesn't go all the way down, but you can see here how it goes in. In 100% genuine leather, you would love it. And this one here is a black one. And I also have a brown one. So you get to choose either the brown one or the black one. And hopefully the color looks good there. But let me tell you, they are beautiful bags and you're going to love it. So I'm going to give that away for when we hit 50 subscribers on our YouTube channel and 50 subscribers on our list. And then I'll compare to make sure they're still the same subscribers and you'll be added to it. And then I'm going to do a live stream giving it away for free on our live stream. So that's why you want to go ahead and hit subscribe below and then make sure you get the notification. Okay, so let's get right into this and let's go ahead and build our sales funnel. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is I got to go to my live desktop and go back to here. You want to go to Pixabay. Pixabay is a place to get free images and I want to use a beach background, okay? And I'm going to pick some random beach background that we're going to be able to use off of Pixabay. Now, these are Shutterfly images up top here, and they are paid images, so you got to be careful there. You don't want to pick those unless you want to buy that image, and which is totally fine. And I know this is loading pretty slow. but let me just go ahead and pick a cool website here. Actually, let's just pick this one right here. There's no big deal. It doesn't matter what image it is that you choose, as long as it's kind of related to your subject that you're going to do. And I wanted to have kind of a theme of the beach, you know, which would be very cool. And then, of course, you're going to have to download it. And I always pick the biggest, the largest size you can download. Okay, and then let's go ahead and download that. Okay, and I'm going to put this in jasongerald.com YouTube video. Okay, that's fine. And I'm going to put it right there. And I'm going to go to my Photoshop. Now, if you don't have Photoshop, make sure you message me. I could probably hook you up with Photoshop. There is a free version out there. It's very old. They're not doing any more updates to it. But if you can download it, you can get it for free and actually put it on your machine like I have right here on my machine. And so I'm going to open up that location. And let me go to that location and live stream. Did it not download all the way? I was still downloading because I'm live streaming at the same time and trying to download at the same time. It takes forever to download. And this is a very big image. So you can see right here, it's still in a green status. So it's trying to download. So in the meantime, let me go ahead and while that's downloading, I will do the upload in the image in a minute here. So to save you time, let me go ahead and go back to here, and let's go set up our page in GetResponse, and it's going to be an opt-in form. And so on GetResponse, I went ahead and logged in, as you can see right here. I went ahead and logged into GetResponse, and I'm going to go into Forms right here, and I'm going to create a new form, just like this, and I'm going to build the form from I don't know, from a wizard. Okay, and it's going to pull up the information that we need. It's got a text, nothing important. Okay, and I'm going to pick, I don't care, it doesn't really matter what it is that you pick. Any one of these are fine. So I'm going to pick this one right here. Okay, alrighty, and it's going to load into GetResponse monster load template kind of thing that allows you to edit the entire template. And so let's see here. Once it's up and running, cool. All right, so now we've got it up and running. And let me double click on this. And what we want to be able to do is we want to make this background transparent. So we're going to go to layout and embed fields. I have to remember where to do this exactly because it's been a little while since I've done this. Color overlay. Okay, that's cool. Distance blur. No. I wanted to do this. Yes. Font size. Gradient solid color. Occupancy. There it is. So you just take the color and you go over to solid color and you completely make the background transparent. What do you need, Connor? I am doing a live stream, so and my son just walked in the door, so he's there. Yeah. Thanks, Connor. Okay, so now I just changed the background on the opt-in form in GetResponse. So basically all the information is set up right there. And so let's go ahead and change this. When, and let's say when join, click here to win. Okay, and let's go ahead and make that a little bit bigger. Spread this out a little bit more right in here like so. And let's go ahead and go back into here, add a field, and let's go to the bottom. Let's add a trust seal in there and put that in the bottom here. And privacy seal, let's go ahead and put that over here. And enter, and let's bring that down here. And let's say enter to win a free leather bag. Okay, and let's slide this to the right. That looks pretty decent. And let's bring this down a little bit, and I'm going to bring this down to like there. Slide this up a little bit. Let's bring this in a little bit. We don't need all that space on the left-hand side. So you see how that looks right there? And what it is the background is clear. Now this is white text, and it depends. I think I'm going to stick with the white text. That should be okay. So at this point, I'm going to save this, okay? And I'm going to publish this and save and publish this, okay? And we need to be able to, I need to probably go back because I haven't picked the list yet, and I need to select the list that we need to go to. So let me go back a screen. So back to the creator. Okay. Since I created the new list, I don't need the thank you page. I don't want it to go there. So I need it to assign it to a list. So I wanted to make sure I got that done correctly. Here, this is it right here. Okay. So this is going to be win a free leather bag, and that's for my personal use. And I actually didn't choose a list. I need to create a new list. So I'm going to actually duplicate this window and go over here, and I'm going to create another window, and I'm going to create a list real quick, and so that I can put everybody in the one list. Okay, so let's see if we can log in. Okay, hopefully everything works. So far, so good. Okay, so right here, let's go ahead and go in here and create a list. Okay, we're going to enter this list, call this a leather leather bag. Well, let's call it YouTube, so I know who it came from. YouTube free leather bag giveaway. Okay, so I created a list. Oh, and of course it can't be this. YouTube leather. I think it all has to be leather. Oh, that's right. Your contacts will be able to see this when the subscriber unsubscribes. Okay, so this is a leather bag give away. Okay, so I want to create a list. Now, if I spell something wrong, I'm a terrible speller. Sorry about that. And basically, there it is. That's the leather bag giveaway. So it's a YouTube leather bag giveaway. And anybody comes into my list, and I should have the first 50 people will get a free leather bag when they join my list here. Okay, so let's go back over to here, and let's just see if that's in here yet. My list, create YouTube. Okay, it's not here. So let's go back and let's go ahead and save that and go back into here again. And it will be here because it will be YouTube leather bag free giveaway. So that's the list we want to send people to capture the email. So we're trying to create a squeeze page. So you got to create a list first so you can do that. Now, you can send them a message where you have them automatically send a message. A thank you page. You can have it stay on there, or you can have a custom thank you page. I'm not going to create a custom thank you page. I'm going to have them stay on the get response, and I'll go ahead and update that information. And already subscribed, stay on the page. I don't want to do CAPTCHA, and I want to track. Choose tracking custom field. Okay, I don't need to do that. Forward contacts, no. Okay, so that's all we need to do, and we're going to hit there and save. So now I actually created my opt-in form, and looks like my image has been downloaded, and that opt-in form is ready to roll. So when I'm ready to create my page within my WordPress website, this opt-in form I'm going to pick. So at this point, I'm going to save, and I'm going to publish. I will need this code, this script right here to be able to do this. Okay, so we're going to copy this, and I'm going to actually create a notepad, and I'm going to put that right there. Okay, so we're going to need that because when we do our list in WordPress, we're going to need to cut and paste that in there. Okay, so now let's go back to Photoshop, and let's go open that file that we just saved on our hard drive. Did it actually save? Yeah, it should have saved. It's still saving? I don't see that file. Pretty sure we saved it there. So unfortunately, my system is being tapped. Let's just make it a little smaller image. Maybe that will be, okay, it shows it's there. So I'm going to go, I got to go to jasongerald.com and YouTube cover image. Probably because I'm going to the wrong place. Oops, no, I don't want to do that. I just want to open this up and I want to go Jason. That's it. I got too many directories. Go there and YouTube image, and there it is. Okay, so here's the image as it loads right here. I'm going to open as original image, and right now, and I'm going to use default. I don't really care about all of this stuff. There's the image. Now, if you look at this image and you do image size, it is 6,000 wide, pixels wide, and 4,000 high. Way too big. We don't need it that big. What we needed is, I'm going to say, let's just do, and I'm going to do, make it consistent. I want to make sure this is turned on where it's linked, meaning proportion size, so I don't have a weird image being rearranged in here. I want to make sure everything's looking good. Okay. So I want to make this about, let's just do 1500, okay? And it'll be 1500 wide and 1,000 high, which is perfectly fine. And that'll fit most monitors, 99.9% of all monitors that are out there. Okay, I'm going to hit save at this point, and it's going to make it look smaller. So if I go up to view and actual pixels, it'll look like that. And so now what I want to do is file save for web, and that's important right there. That's a key. You want to save for web. And at this point, if you look right here, it says 7.3. The original size of that image was 4.29 megabyte. Huge. That is a huge image. And you want to shrink that down. Now it's 73.14K, but it's at 10% quality. So let's go look at this. Can you see the big difference between these two images? Nah, not really. There's a little bit, but for the naked eye, you're not going to see a lot of a difference between those two images. Okay, so at this point, let's go ahead and save this. And we're going to call this background image. So beach background image. Okay, cool. And let's save that. And boom, now that image is done. So we've got two of the hard pieces done. We created our opt-in and we got our background image. So now all we have to do is go into WordPress, which I'm going to go into right here. And I'm assuming you know a little bit about WordPress, because if you don't know anything about WordPress, it's going to be hard to do this, but it's really not that difficult. So at this point, if there's any comments, no comments on the chat, okay, that's fine. And at this point, we're going to create a new page, and we're going to say add. Okay, and I'm going to call this beach giveaway. Okay, leather bag giveaway. How about that? Leather bag giveaway. Okay, that's the name of it. Now, I have an eStage theme on my site, and I use that with the multiple streams of income. When you go through the challenge, and it's very important, this is extremely important, is if you want to create multiple streams of income, you got to have it up here. You got to have the knowledge, because 90% of building a business online is motivation, your knowledge, all that information up top. 10% is technical. And that's what I try to do, is bridge that technical gap, what I'm doing right now, to being successful online, to making multiple streams of income. Okay, so at this point, I created my page and I got it set up. Now I want to make sure I have the template. And you want to make sure it's a full blank template, because when you create a page, there may be widgets on the right hand side and all that. I don't want any of that stuff. All I want is a single page. And at this point, I'm going to publish it, because it won't go live. It won't show on your website, because it's only a page. And if you understand the difference between post and page, the post will show up on your website once you publish it. The page is a consistent fixed page. You have to force it to show up somewhere. So it is a nice page. So at this point, I've created my page, gave it a title, updated it, made sure it's full width, and we're going to use Visual Composer. And that's part of the eStage theme that comes with Visual Composer. And we're going to use the background editor. And this is very cool. It's very easy to do. So it's really simple to do. Once you create your Visual Composer, you're going to want to create a row. Okay? And then inside this row, you'll see all these different types of formats you can do. They're like little cells that you can put them in. And I want to be able to do, okay, let's just do this one right here. And what it does is add these 3 little boxes for you, so you have to do no HTML coding at all. And so right now we want to go this up here in Visual Composer controls the entire background. Okay, and I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to say I'm going to stretch the entire content, the entire window size, and I want to do full height of the row. I want to do in the middle and equal height, okay, whatever. And I want to do in the middle again and use video. You could use video, but I'm not going to use video. At this point, I want to do a simple image, okay, and let me go grab that image that I just created. And I have to upload it to my system, okay, and we said background image right there. So it's pretty simple. Make sure everything's looking good. Okay, and I uploaded it, and there it is. Now I'm going to have to check on, and then it will show up over here. Okay, you're going to want to put some captions in here if you want to do SEO. But at this point, I'm not going to do that. I just want to create the page and show you how it works. Okay, so I just created the page. Now let me save this, and let me update it. And let me show you what this looks like. This is very simple. It's not very hard to do. And let me open a new tab, and I'm going to open it up right in the new tab right here. But boom, you got a full page with nothing on it right now, but it's a full page image, and that's very cool. And with some themes, that can be very hard. With eStage, it's very simple to do. And look at the quality of that image. It looks very good. And you can imagine what you can do with this. You know what I mean? Okay, so now we're ready to go to the next phase. So let's add our opt-in box. So at this point, well, I need to explain this a little bit more. I want to be able to change, I want to put this in the background. I want to make it gray background. You remember this image right here? I want to make this transparent gray so I can see the background, see the image behind the image, and show you that real quick. So here's how easy it is. You're going to click on this little pencil icon here, and you're going to go into Design Options, and you're going to select a gray color. It doesn't matter what it is. Whoops, I went too far. And then down here, you're going to select around 40, let's say, let's go around 57%. You can always come back and adjust that. Now, I'm going to want to put some padding around that image. So, and I'll do it, make it easy for myself. Let's do 50 padding around that image. So it's kind of shrinking it down a little bit, so it's not so big. And let's go ahead and update. And let's go back over here and refresh. Okay. And if you look, it's a very small image right there. So I didn't do it all right. So let me go back in here and go back in here and go up to here and say, okay, simple, good, good, good. I think I did everything right. Yeah. Let me go back and look. Yeah, that's not too bad. I would prefer to have this moved over to the left, but I'm not going to adjust that just yet. I might do that a little bit later so I can save some time. I just want to show you how we can put in our content and show you how it works. So I did everything correct. Everything looks good. We don't need a border or nothing like that, but you could play around with that and put a border in if you wanted to. Now at this point, I'm going to put some text in here, and I'm going to go in here and do this. I want to put this text in here. Dare to create the good life you want. Okay? So I'm going to copy some of this text so I don't have to rewrite the whole thing. Let me see if I can without. I'm going to use my mouse and Control C. Go back over here. Whoops. I hate that. I always use the tab. Okay, so now I'm going to put this right here and Control V. And I want to make this, let's see, what color did I have that? That was black. So we're going to leave that black. And I'm going to center that. And I really like Arial better as words, and I want to make this, let's just do 14. Let's go up one more just to make it 18 to see what it looks like. What else do I want to do? Let's just save this and see what this looks like. Okay, and update, and let's go back over here and refresh. There to create the good life you want. Okay, so the font is a little bit too big, so we're going to go back into here, and we're going to go highlight the font, and we're going to make the font a little smaller. Okay, 14. Okay, so that's, whoops, not everything got to be 14. So 14. 14. There we go. All right, so update that and go back and update. And I always go back and forth and look to see how does it actually look? Do I like the way it looks? Now, dare to create the good life you want. Now, what if I want to make that background like I did over here, this all white, right? So what I'll do is I'll just go back into here, go into here, and in here I'll make this, select this, and I'll make this white. I'll make that white color, okay? And I'll make that a, should I make it, I can't remember, did I make that a solid white? I think I did, I made it a complete solid white. So let's make that a complete solid white. We won't make any, because remember this right here puts transparency behind it. We're not going to do that. We're going to save that. And then we'll upload. There's two uploads, by the way. There's one up there and there's one down here. All right, let's go back and look at what we did and see how that looks. Okay, there it is. There's that white line. How simple that is, right? I'm not doing any HTML coding. I'm just building this out. Okay, so now let's go add some more text. So right there, I'm going to add another text. I'm going to put another row underneath it. And okay, all right, and say sign up to win a free leather bag for watching this video today. Spell. Thank God I got that English spelling here. Sign up to watch this free. Sign up to win a free leather briefcase. For just for watching my video, my live stream, live YouTube, I'll make that capital, YouTube live stream today. I will pick the winner when we hit 50 sign-ins. Okay, I'll probably change the wording a little bit more once I get into this. And let's change this and let's center that. And we'll leave it at 12. But we're going to make the text white. And now watch what it does. It looks like it's gone, right? But in reality is when you highlight it, it's not gone. It's because it's in a white background in white there. So save it, and we have to update it. Then we go back over here and we refresh. Okay. There it is. It's a little small. I don't like the font style. Remember, I don't like that style of font. So I will sign up here. We're going to go back and do Arial. And I might just do 14 is going to be a little bit too big. So we're going to leave it at that. And I'm going to make it bold. I'm going to save it. And I'm going to update it. And just remember what it looks like here. I'm going to refresh the screen and show you what it looks like. That's better, right? Okay, now I'm going to actually go back in here and I'm going to go in here and I want to go up to here and I want to take this and say negative let's go 25. Let's see what happens here. I want to update that because I don't like that space in there. So I'm going to take that space out. I'll show you how to do that. Boom. That's how easy it is to move the space around. Okay, I'm pretty much done with that. I just need to do one quick thing, and then my opt-in will be kind of done. I would want to move it around a little bit. Maybe I want to make it more to the left instead of to the right. Maybe not, I don't know. So let's go ahead and go back in here, and we're going to hit the plus button. Now, I want to point something out here. If I hit a plus button down here, it would create a whole nother section, which would be down underneath here. And I don't want to do that. I want to make sure everything's within that page. And that's how you do that, by clicking that little plus right there. Okay. So at this point, I want to do text again. Okay. And then I'm going to go into the text editor. I want to delete all the text. I want to go into text instead of visual text. And remember me copying the opt-in information right here. This little script, I'm going to cut and I'm going to paste that right there. And when I go back to visual, it's going to show me this little button. I'm going to put this in the center. Okay. And now I want to save this. And it's going to show up right here. And I'm going to update this. And now I'm going to go back over here and refresh. Okay. And voila. I now have a complete sign-up form. Now I'll do a little bit more editing here and fixing it. And I don't want to waste your time on this call because I might do a little bit more. I might move this to the left. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe I'll leave it directly in the middle because this looks pretty cool. You know, you've got a really nice image in the background. And I've got a place where if I enter my name, Jason, and I'm going to add Jason Gerald 12 at gmail.com, and I'm going to click here. Now it's going to probably pop up the thank you page that we did. Email address is invalid. Okay, so let me, because I've probably used it too many times, but I would want to test this a little bit more. And let me go back into here and let me look at my list and get response, because you've got to definitely test this thing to make sure it works properly. And let me go into here, YouTube. Okay, I've got it saved. Maybe I did it wrong. Here, Jason Gerald 12. Click here. I want to change that background too, because I don't like, oh, see it said a check mark really quick. Now if I go back into here and I refresh this screen, you're going to see a 1 in here because, well, I don't see it right now. It may take a little time. I don't see it in my list. I thought I saw the check mark. Going to my list, I still don't see it. Thought I saw a check mark there. Maybe I didn't. Okay, I'm going to go back in my list and go in here and make sure this thing works. I'm going to use a JSON, and then I'm going to do test 2, and I'm going to go Jason Gerald 12, and I'm going to make this one a 13. Let's do a 19 and save that. See, it's check mark there. So that means it went through. So I have to figure out why it's not getting into my list. I don't see it yet. And sometimes it just takes a little time for it to get through into my list. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back into the form and make sure this form, it is published. So that's good. I had 3 visits, and let me edit the form. Okay. Looks good. So I don't have to do any coding or anything like that because it's automatically going to be there. And make sure I'm still connected to the right list. Yeah, YouTube list. Goes in here, add to cycle day. Okay, confirmation opt-in. That's the issue right there. Confirmed opt-in. Because since I did confirmed opt-in, I had to confirm it and send it. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to save and publish it. Okay, I don't need to do anything there because I already got it. So at this point, let me go back in here and I'm going to go JSON, and I'm going to go JSON, and I'm going to do 20. Even though this is not a valid email address, .com, you can still do this. .com. Let me go over here and just change this to an 18 and enter. And I got a check mark there, and I want to change that so it looks better, but I want to make sure that my list is being created and I'm getting people added to my list. Okay, so going to my get response again, there it is. There's the number 1, and that was the issue. And you see, I'm showing you exactly what you need to do to fix these problems online, so that you get an idea, and there it is, JSON 18. Now, if I went to my other email, I'd probably see the other emails in there where I had to confirm my opt-in. But at this point, I didn't have to confirm it, and I've added to my list. That's how easy it is to create an opt-in page. And you can do any one. I mean, you can do something like this, or you can do something like this, or you can do just about anything. You just got to use your imagination of what you want to do based upon your opt-in, you know, dare to create the good life you want. Okay, so that's simple to do. What was I going to do? I needed to go back into the form, and let's go change the form a little bit, and let's edit this form. Okay. There we go. Okay, so now we need to double click here, and this is the button color, okay, which is fine. I don't mind that. And we should have the hover color. Okay, so let's make that hover color a dark green. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now the hover color is dark green. Border style, we'll just leave it white. That'll be fine. Okay, and at this point, save. I don't need to do anything else. I'm going to go back over here and go to JSON 2, and let's go JSON Gerald again, and let's do email 17. Huh. Don't like that. Why aren't you doing that? 17. Okay, and oh, I didn't refresh my screen. So I did all that work and I didn't refresh it. All right, I refresh now. So now let me try it again. JSON, and go JSON again, and we're going to do this as 16. 16, and look at there, green button. See, I didn't have to do anything. Now I could still make all these changes within get response, and I don't have to do anything there. And then get response, there's the check mark. Boom, I'm done. That's how easy it is to create an opt-in page. You know, very simple to do. Okay, I've been looking at my other camera, and I really need to be looking at this camera. Okay, what else do I need to do? Let's go do something else on here. Let's go, what else do we have in here? I don't know, let's put a divider, maybe right there. And let's make it a little wider. Okay, cool. And let's take this, widen it out a little bit, make this box a little taller. Okay, and we're going to take this and let's make it a little higher. Okay, and I've got the, I want to make this box right here. Let's make that there. So it's kind of lined up there like that. Okay, and I'll move this down a little bit. I'll move this down a little. There we go. Hey, not too bad, not too shabby. Okay, what else can I do? I mean, there's so many things you can do, and I just wanted to give you an idea. So let me save that, and let me go back over here and just show you. Remember, there's no bar there. I'll just refresh my screen. And voila, there's that black bar I just created. So whatever you do within that script will show up on your opt-in page. That's how simple it is. I didn't do any HTML coding. I didn't do anything. So if you like this video, go ahead and sign up right here. I'm going to put this in the link so you can enter your name and your email so you can get more tips like this to build your multiple streams of income. Let me change my screen here again to full screen. Okay, so you can see me a little bit better. So That was it. That was very simple to do. All you have to do is create, you have to create a form. You got to get an image for a background. You got to come up with the text that you want to put on your image. You create your background, you create a page, and then you save it. And then you copy that form in there. Boom, you've got an opt-in form. I just saved you $100 per month, for which is $1,300 per year. That's just with this simple video that I just created right here. And I'm utilizing my Get Response, which is an opt-in tool that tracks all my emails. So then I can put it and send an email out to all these people that I attracted to myself, as when I create a new video like this, that you can get that video and learn from, what I'm doing right here, this little hack of how to build multiple streams of income online so that you could become financially free and wealthy. I highly suggest you go ahead and take the challenge, because the challenge is extremely important. Because doing the technical side's all great, but if you don't have it up here, and if you don't know why you're doing things, because it's not about the money, it's about you, it's about you. And it's not about me, but it's about you. Creating multiple streams so you can figure out how, so you don't have to take your time to go to a job to create one stream of income, to be able to take your time to make money, because eventually you will run out of time, right? Look at my hair. I'm getting old. What happens when you get old? Yeah, the companies don't like you as much because they like the younger guys, and they're going to pay for the younger guys. They're cheaper, by the way, and they're going to be able to figure it out. So I had to figure out, how do I create multiple streams of income online so that I can actually make money every day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And you can do the same thing. So take the challenge, go ahead and sign up, go ahead and get my free leather bag. When I hit 50 people on my YouTube channel and 50 people who sign up on this list, I'm going to go ahead and send out a free leather bag. So hopefully this is helpful. Comment below. Go ahead and sign up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you hit that notification button, and then we'll go from there. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.